So not here tonight, but you'll be seeing them and hearing from them over the next 3.5 days. Former Secretary General of the UN Nobel Peace Prize winner Kofi Annan, the first woman to circumnavigate the globe, sailor Dame Ellen MacArthur, the global CEO of Barclays, Anthony Jenkins, the acting head of the UN in Geneva, Michael Muller, the CEO of Unilever, Paul Polman.
Senator Martin McAleese, Harvard professor and the former White House advisor, Professor Megan O'Sullivan, the CEO of PepsiCo Mexico, Pedro Pastrana, the Dean of China's biggest business school, Dr. Zhang Bing, the founder of Wikipedia, Jimmy Wales, and the founder of Grameen Bank Nobel Prize winner, Professor Mohammed Yunus. They're not here tonight, but they're joining us over the next few days. And now we're going to bring up the rest of the fantastic One Young World Counsellors in person. Have you seen the spaceship outside? Okay. Here's the man who made it happen. Formula One and Force India director of the Space Expedition Corporation, Michael Muller. And with him, someone who's going to amaze you, the man who spent a record longest time in space on the International Space Station, the founder of Fragile Oasis. We call him One Young World's own astronaut. Please welcome returning counsellor Ron Garan.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
I don't know, I think just... Here comes Ron. Come on, Ron.
Great.
I know you can get to space, but you can't get up on stage. What's going on?
Fly.
Great to see you. Cables.
Thank you. Come over here.
So I think we're in a room full of people who believe that global business can achieve many things. And each year we want to make sure that you get to meet and interact with the global business leaders who get that and who can help drive business to where you want it to go. Leaders who themselves will help you make positive change. So now we have 3 of them, and Kate's pointing where they are. Lord Karen Billimoro, the founder of Cobra Beer. Lord Michael Hastings, the head of corporate responsibility at KPMG. And Beth Comstock, the global chief marketing officer of GE, who oversaw the launch of Hulu and is also a Nike board member. Please come to the stage.
Hi, Karen. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here.
Great to see you. Welcome.
We always meet on stage.
Blew down the doors to let me in. Shattered windows and the sound.
Will you sit a bit? Okay, 2 returning counsellors. The founder and CEO of Ella's Kitchen, returning counsellor Paul Lindley. And the global CEO of Igloo Foods, our good friend Elio Leone Shetty. And a new counsellor, the CEO of Telefonica O2, a huge supporter of One Young World, and a Dublin boy, Ronan Dunn.
And next up, 2 phenomenal disability activists who are changing the world themselves. Carolyn Casey, the founder of Kanchi and the O2 Ability Awards. And next, the first blind man to reach the South Pole, Mark Pollock.
Hey, Mark. Hey, darling. You look beautiful. Going to put you here. Two amazing artists whose fabulous photography you're going to be seeing throughout the summit. The director of Home and a new film, Human, director Yann Arthus-Bertrand, and also an acclaimed photographer straight from his exhibition at Bonhams in London, who took the world's most iconic images of his good friend Nelson Mandela, Matthew Willman. Please welcome them.
Hey, Matthew, welcome.
Bienvenue encore une fois. Merci hein, d'être ici. Oui, merci.
Next up, two giants in the world of social business, founder and MD of the Green Creative Lab, Hans Reitz, and former dragon from Dragon's Den. He's the founder and CEO of School for Startups, Doug Richards.
And two women who are passionate about people and changing the world around them. Britain's most connected woman, YouGov's Carol Stone, and the founder of the ethical businesses Eden and Nude Skincare, Ali Hewson.
To let me in, shattered windows and the sound of drums. People couldn't believe what I'd become. Revolutionaries wait for my head on silver plate, just a puppet on a lonely street. Oh, who would ever want
Yeah, go front row. Next up are three amazing media stars, filmmaker and human rights activist Maya Sanbar-Jamo, Chinese Central TV or CCTV's best-loved anchor James Chow, and actress and star of the hit series Suits, Meghan Markle.
Of the world of sport. Former England football captain, the second youngest one ever appointed, and now campaigning against racism and homophobia in football, Sol Campbell. And the youngest ever Wimbledon champion, aged just 17 when he won it, and now the coach of the current Wimbledon champion, returning counsellor Boris Becker. Different from animals. I've got no sound.
Welcome back.
I think I've got no sound. David, go. I think I've got no sound.
Now, one of the most impressive endurance swimmers, you've seen videos of him swimming down the River Liffey to be with you tonight. We hope he has changed out of his budgie smugglers. Adam Walker.
I had a mic malfunction. And every year at One Young World, we have current and former heads of state. And this year, we're delighted to welcome 4 Latin American presidents, returning counselor, President Alejandro Toledo of Peru, and a new counselor, President Nicola Ardito Barletta of Panama.
People couldn't believe what I've become. Revolutionary sway from a head on a silver blade, just a puppet on a rolling string. Oh, who would ever want to be king? I hear Jerusalem bells ringing, Roman cavalry choirs singing. Mirror, mirror, my sword and shield, my missionaries in the foreign field.
Good to see you again. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you. And President Vicente Fox of Mexico and President Andres Pastrana of Colombia.
Okay, now we're bringing up the final 2 counselors for tonight's lineup. Finally, at the age of just 25, this person would have been a One Young World delegate. She was the youngest law professor in Ireland at Trinity College, Dublin, where she's now the Chancellor. She's a pioneer for peace, and not just in Ireland, but internationally. The first head of state to visit Rwanda after the genocide in 1994, and the first to go to Somalia after the civil war. Since her presidency, she has been one of the world's strongest voices on the subject of the environment. And this summer, she was made a UN Special Envoy for Climate Change. Please give a fantastic welcome to Ireland's first female president, former President Mary Robinson. And now, it's a great honor to be able to welcome the very first, the original Counsellor of One Young World, the person who inspired me and David, the person who was the first in the world to recognize the power of music to motivate, to influence, and to change the world. He is without doubt the most uncompromising, raging voice against all that is wrong in the world. He's the most demanding. He never accepts anything from me and David. He's always telling us we haven't done enough and how we're going to do more. So please join us, all of us, in welcoming One Young World's first counsellor, Ireland's great son, Sir Bob Geldof.
Feel